What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Phase 6, your source for music, business, motivation, and support. It's your boy, Sirr Love. We're going to keep going with this topic about contracts, help you guys understand contracts from a high level so you know what to strive for, what to go towards, or what you're being offered when it comes in front of you. And now we're going to talk about the all-elusive and most common deal, the production deal, as well as the shopping deal. Talk about the differences, talk about what they mean to you, and what you should be looking for going forward. I think this is a very important video here, probably one of the most important, because this is the deal that you're going to see often when you're on the come up. It probably won't be labeled production deal, but that is what will be in the words, in the text of the deal. So let's talk about it. Phase 6, let's get it. All right, so let's do it. So what is a production deal? Okay, basically a production deal is when you, the artist, run into a company, an entity that feels that you are not where you need to be, and they can help close the gap between where you are now and the potential of where your talent should be. They come and play and say, hey, we're gonna do a production deal with you. What that means is we're gonna help you with your production to help you get from point A to maybe point F, right? I don't wanna use letters, let's use percentages, because that's what I use in the info packs, and I think that's going to translate, it's going to make sense. So I said this in another video, I'm going to say it again. Record labels and bigger entities typically don't come down to like the 0% level or the 10% level and the 20% level. What is the percentage that I'm referring to? I'm referring to the greatness percentage, the success percentage. So if 100% success is you getting Grammys and awards with a Billboard charting single, touring the country, touring the world, making money, and have an album that's going platinum or that's platinum or has already surpassed gold on some level, if that is 100%, then record labels and giant publishers and all these other people are not going to come into play until you get to about 60%. Everything before that, they're not fucking with you, right? Because honestly, their systems are not designed to go from 0 to 100. Their systems are designed to go from 60 to 100. They can call Jimmy Kimmel and get you on that motherfucker. They can get you on Ellen. They can get you on, Oprah. Maybe not. Oprah is kind of selective, but they can get you on a lot of different night shows. They can get you on the radio. They can do a lot of different things to add exposure to your life, to your career, to your music, right? But they're not going to be in the club asking the local DJ to spin your record. They're not going to be calling the local promoter and asking them to book you on a show. They're not going to be doing things that just need to be done at the ground level, right? Therefore, they expect you to be there already. So a production deal is when a company recognizes that you should be a star at 100%, but you're not, and they feel that they can help get you to 60% or maybe 30% or 40% or something of that nature. So what they do is they come in and say, listen, the reason you're not hot is these following reasons, and we have a service and we can provide these following things. Those things are typically tracks, they're typically studio time, they're typically high quality mixing, high quality mastering. These are typical. That's why it's called a production deal. They help you with your production, right? These things are derived because it was a long time ago when studio equipment was fucking expensive and you couldn't just have a laptop with Fruity Loops, a knockoff version of Fruity Loops that you jacked for free on some torrent site, and then some Pro Tools that you're paying $20 a month for, or Pro Tools 10 that you jacked off the internet, right? You couldn't just hop into the music business. There was a very high barriers of entry that had a lot of money associated with them. You needed equipment and drum machines and microphones and all sorts of shit, right? And so a lot of people didn't have it. They didn't have what they needed to go to next level. So the production deal came in and said, listen, you're a great singer. I'm going to produce you. We're going to have a production deal. When you guys watch the New Edition movie that BET did, when they signed with the first guy before they got the record deal, I guarantee you it was most likely a production deal that they signed. Talented group doesn't have what they need to make a demo tape and go to the next level. We'll do the production for you. Now, any one production company, their job is to take you from 0 to some higher percentage. If you start off at 0 or you start off at 2 or you start off at 3, you may say, I'm not a 3, I'm at least a 10. I mean, I know you think you're a dime, but compared to 100, compared to Drake right now, compared to Beyonce right now, compared to Jay-Z, Kendrick Lamar, all these guys right now, you might be a 2. You might be a 1, you might be a 0. When you look at your sales, your stats, your awards compared to theirs, you're probably not a dime. And this production company is trying to help get you to dime status, or 20% or 30% or 40% or 50% or 60% ready to sign a deal with a major record label. That's what they're looking to do. And every production company has their own skill sets, their own network, their own thing, you know, and that's a decision that you have to make. All right. So what a production deal basically looks like, I'm telling you what it is because it's important. What it looks like on paper is basically they're going to retain some ownership over your intellectual property, which is going to be your copyrights, your royalties, etc., etc. Most of which they're going to own anyway, because a lot of times they try to do the beats, write the songs, especially if you're a singer, they're writing the song, they're doing the beats, so they already own that anyway, right? If you don't understand that, watch some of my videos on mechanical royalties, performance royalties, and all the other type of stuff, you understand that line right there. So, you know, whatever leftover you do have, they're going to want some ownership stake in that, and they probably want a piece of your advance. They probably want a finder's fee for shopping you, which is a separate deal. In the shopping deal, they probably want some, basically they want skin in the game. When you get signed, they don't want to be left in the dirt. They might do a song deal that says, hey, once you get signed, you also have to come back and do at least 3 songs with us on your next album. Different things of that nature will come into play with the production deal. Production deals are normally producers and writers and such that will put you in these types of deals. Okay? Now, what is a shopping deal? A shopping deal is normally the second part of modern day production deals. A shopping deal is where a company basically says, hey, not only are we going to help get you from 0 to 30, but we're also going to find a company that will sign you at your 30% to help usher you on into the future. So you get what you want, we get what we want. You get the opportunity to be signed to a record label, we get the opportunity to make money off of a record label. I've said this many times, fame versus money is a game that you're going to play a lot in music. Artists typically want to be famous. That's why you have artists all on Instagram right now with 50,000, 100,000, 30,000 views, and you ask them how much money they're making, and there's no conversation really there. And meanwhile, you have other artists that have barely any views but are touring the country. So, fame versus money is a thing. So in this type of world, you're going to get the fame, you're going to sign to a record label, you're going to get, you're going to get notoriety, you're going to get famous, you're going to sign a deal there, you're going to work your way out of your contract, you're going to pay back all your debts, and you're going to come up and you're going to win, right? Whereas the production company's like, I don't give a F about being famous. Let me just make a couple songs and give you my check. And so a shopping deal is when they're going to shop you from record label to record label or from entity to entity, whatever it may be, to get you a deal so that they can move on. They can recoup any expenses that they spent on making you hot. Watch videos on recoupables if you don't know what that means. I have that out already. They're going to recoup expenses for everything they put in on making you hot, and then they're going to, shop you and get you signed, take a finder's fee, and probably do a song deal in the midst of it. Now, in a shopping deal, typically in your production deal, it'll say that they have the right to sign you to any major company, which means if they find a deal for you and you approve of it, then, they have the right to sign you over. Maybe sometimes you don't even have to approve it. Since you signed this first contract, they have the right to sell your contract to someone else in order to get their advance and their cut and different things of that nature. So you might start off with a production company, end up at Def Jam because they bought the contract. Different things of that nature could happen. I mean, it's the same thing with the majors. You can sign to a major and then get pushed down to a smaller company. You can go to Def Jam right now and they can say, we're going to send you to Good Music. We don't want you over here. We think that's a better fit for you. I think Good Music is still there. I'm not 100% sure, but we're going to go with that right now. Okay? Either way it goes, this is how these things are structured. Now, once you get a song deal, which is going to probably be in the production deal, I talked about this before, but it's some type of guarantee that they want on your record. They may say you want 3 songs, and if they only make beats, that's really 6 tracks because they're only contributing 50% of the record. So the other 50% means they're going to do 6 tracks on the album, and that's a guarantee. The next 3 albums, we want at least 3 songs. So that means they're going to be doing 6 tracks. If they write and produce and maybe less, it's all based on the math, right? But this is what a production deal is. This is what a shopping deal is. This is what a song deal is from a high level. Things can get way more intricate once you get into it, but you should know what it is. You should know why people do it. Is it a good idea? If you can get on without a production deal, then by all means, get on without a production deal. But I mean, shit, if you need the assistance, get the fucking assistance. I mean, I'm cursing, it's probably kids watching this, but being 100, dog, like if you need the assistance, get the assistant, just don't sign no bull. You know, figure out, like, you gotta go through, you gotta do your due diligence and make sure you're not signing no bull. Every production deal is not bad, every production deal is not good. There's no such thing as just a good deal and just a bad deal based off the title. It's always gonna be based off of the words and context that's put within the deal that make a deal bad. Other than that, like, subscribe, follow me. I should start a song like at the end of every video, because it might be catchy and it might make you, like, motivate you to, like, click the button. I should just be like, follow me. You some Migos? No? I don't know, fuck it. Hit the subscribe button. I don't know everything, but I know a lot about a little bit about a lot. It's your boy Sirr Love, and give you guys everything that I got. Go to www.phasevi.com. Reach out to me. You can reach out to me directly on the site. There's a number at the bottom. You can shoot me a text. You can only text. Sorry, you can't call unless you do the one-on-one beta. But other than that, reach out to your boy. Let's have conversations if you have more questions. You know, maybe I might be able to help you out. If it's something long-winded, use the email feature on the website. If it's some short, quick text, do that. Follow me on Instagram. If you want to DM, do that. I'm with it. I'm here to help. All this content is to help you guys. I did a whole series on info packs on copyrights and royalties and all other type of stuff to also help. Did some stuff on my management, did some stuff on booking. I mean, I'm just trying to help. I want everybody to win. So let's do it. I don't know everything, but I know a lot about a little and a little bit about a lot. I'm Sirr Love, giving you guys everything that I got. Stay beamed in, beam in, and I'm out of here.